Alright, looks like Twitch caught up. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm willing to bet they'll bring Mambo de Chocobo in. Or Black Chocobo. I mean, I would be outraged if they didn't. Right, so we were in Histori Falls. Last episode of Dragon Ball Z. And we were kind of stuck as to where to go next. I'm gonna run from these things. They have way too many hit points. Here we go. Let's see, what should we go with for her? I think we were working on Chemist, looks like. Not the most exciting class. Go with Blue Magic or Throw? Probably Blue Magic. Thanks, Mega Man. That shouldn't... It should just auto-end the host, but appreciate the heads up. We need to have at least one person with the coral ring. Probably Lena, since she's our best party member. Like, what abilities does she have right now? Throw an item. Oh. Could give it to Mars. Oh, he's got the time magic now. I think I'm okay with this. We want someone to have summon, though. Let's make him into a summoner for now, and give him black magic, that's fine. Or, well, we can make him a... Ooh, that's tough, because I want him to have X magic, you know? So we'll just give him black. And the running shoes. Hey, Burner, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, we skipped the tablet. I think it's underwater. It's standing in our way, huh? Right on, Mega Man. Oh man, it's Leviathan. Are you not that far in your playthrough, Burner? We're getting the tablets at the end game is where we are right now. Oh, I didn't unequip the... That's stupid of me. Oh well. Golem for the physical attacks. I think we want to throw lightning. So anything we'd use blue magic for at the moment. Possibly not, but at least hit it with Mind Blast. Ah, very good. I don't think we're doing anything particularly spoilery, but leave it to you. See if we can mimic that on Lena. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, Chaos, this game is awesome. One of my favorite Final Fantasies, for sure. I'll keep her on White Wind duty, although she might die here. We'll see. Almost, but not quite. Nice if she had scored that first. Damn, girl. One doesn't have to, like, solo this fight, I think. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Goofy. Don't know how we're doing on his current health progress, so I guess we'll see. Let's see if Golem comes back up too. Okay, see you, Burner. Lena has a coral ring on, that's why she's absorbing all of the tidal waves. She might be able to win it here just by spamming Mimic through the end of the fight. Because tidal wave will keep healing her back to full. Ouch. Nasty skill otherwise. You're a coral ring. Alright, look at that. Eat it, Leviathan. Ain't nobody got time for you. I feel like typically you would just use Bahamut over Leviathan, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's switch to White Mage for a second. Let's res everybody, then we could probably just Dimension Magic out of here. But I'll check around and see if there's another way to get out first. Time Mage with Black Magic. Eventually want to bring back X Magic, it doesn't really make sense to do that right now. We want to keep him with the Wonder Staff. Wonder Rod, there we go. You should not wear the Cursed Ring. Let's do the Guard Ring instead, and then why don't we give you Running Shoes. Cool. And Dish, I don't think we're going to beat it today. We got a ways to go still. Alright. Save. There's still one more tablet we want to get to finish unlocking power of the legendary weapons, and we'll go pick them up and head into the endgame. We just have cabins now. Cool, Jaden. Sweet game. Minish Cap is a delightful Zelda. It's a rollicking good time. Now, I guess I could have gone into the submarine and just slept in the basement, huh? Oh well. I want to pick up one more pair of running shoes and just have everybody hasted all the time. Nice. Alright, Megman. I'm gonna have Blue Dragon in my initial pool of votes for next game to play. See if I can figure out what's going on with stream, guys. It's really unhappy with me today. I don't have anything else running, so... Okay, I think we're okay, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Let me know if you guys see any major lag or other issues. The schedule update, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy V for another hour and 20 minutes. Switching to Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for an hour and a half. And then we're playing Silent Hill 2 from 3 to 4:30, and then ending out the day with Terra Battle. It's a really cool mobile game by Hironobu Sakaguchi. Yeah, it's funny. It showed it died in my end, but came back. Xenoblade, I am 55–60% of the way through the game. We just did Prison Island. If that's any context, without spoiling anything. We're in Sword Valley right now. Questing, doing events in that general area. So we can just fly over to this trench. And Twitter really wants me to, like, add my birthday to the profile. I don't know why. It's in this general area. This is it? I think this is it. Right on, man. We can play some Final Fantasy 14. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm definitely in spoiler territory for Xenoblade, so if you don't want any spoilers for that, you might want to stay away. Maybe check out the battle system at the beginning. I don't think there's going to be any like cutscenes right when I boot it up, if you have questions about like how the game plays or something. But I'll try to give you a warning before I go into the first cutscene if you wanted to bounce. Very fair. Protected by flame. Oh yeah? What's it called, Jaden? Stream started to die there again for a sec, but then it looks like it recovered itself. If it cuts out again and shows y'all a commercial, let me know. I guess I'll restart my internet. It's kind of frustrating. I worry I might be getting, what's the word? Throttled by Comcast. Probably not a big fan of somebody who streams 6 hours a day and like also uploads those videos to YouTube's every day, so... Right on, Jaden. Water Scroll. Add that to my list of, like, 99 water scrolls. I wonder if that's giving me a hint that these guys are weak against water. Yes, they are, and I have no choice. Where I live, that's the only provider you can have, is Comcast. Do I not have the gold hairpin equipped on Bart's? I should probably fix that. I didn't. Fixed. I want to hurt too. Well, I don't think she's going to be attacking quite as often. I remember the Flash game days when I was a kid. Newgrounds. Cool, thanks, Jay. All the enemies here are all like gross Cthulhu monsters. Should rip off that like slimy one from my D&D game. It worked pretty well for one of the enemies they tend to face. I don't know if I actually wanted to do that. Okay, I think we want someone to be a Geomancer again. So let someone be her. May as well finish learning Geomancer. It'd be nice to not have to switch constantly whenever we want to use her skills. Geomancer is nice. Basically, it lets you avoid the damaging floors. It's quite powerful. Hey Matt, how you been, man? Bring what into the D&D game? You mean like the Pokemon? How's that coming, by the way, man? Oh, man. Trickery and chicanery. I don't think there's any reason you'd want to fall. I guess we'll see. I guess there's a chest here. Dragon Fang. Yeah, mix item. Not gonna be using Chemist too much. Oh, Jinx, the trainer guy? Okay. The dojo master, the little tiny guy? Maybe not as fast as you'd like, though. I am suspicious that this might be the way forward, so I'm gonna loop back here in a sec. What's with all the enemies down here being so gross? Well, Jay, if you ever write your own D&D campaign, you can make a character that's inspired by Jinx. Mimic? Mimic. I keep seeing my bitrate drop to 0 for a few seconds. It looks like it's not dying there long enough that the whole stream keeps restarting, but I'm thinking once we beat this dungeon, I'm going to go ahead and like restart everything on my end. I'm guessing it's on my end. It's not something that's happening with Twitch in general. It's not like E3 where all the extra traffic brought the whole thing to a halt. Oh, you never played D&D? Oh, you're missing out. Never played any kind of tabletop gaming? It's super fun. I recommend it to everyone. Like, what if you were playing a video game where you could do whatever you wanted? Yeah, the lag spikes are from my bitrate dropping to 0. I don't know what's causing it. Could be Twitch, okay. Have you been seeing lag spikes for other streamers as well, or has it just been for me today? It'd be helpful to have some troubleshooting info like that. Oh, I hear you, man. If you ever get a chance, like I said, I really recommend it. It's the best. So much fun. Yeah. I imagine GDQ is probably fine. I made some changes on my end here, so we'll see if that fixes it. But if it doesn't, I'll reload. Flame ring, cool. I think the rest of them are traps, but... Let's keep progressing. I feel like I almost don't want my Mimic to go first, so I might want to take the running shoes off her and give them to someone else, you know? We'll see. Keeping a pretty close eye on my bit rate here. I haven't seen it tank to 0 since last time, so we'll see. I used to do that, and I got done with like trying to get too hyped for a game, following all the information for it. I feel like all it can do is disappoint you. Because like one of two things can happen: either it exactly meets the hype that you set up for yourself, or it disappoints you. So like, you could just be totally surprised by it when it comes out. Mario Maker. I don't think that the majority of players are going to make really cool Mario levels, but I think that the like 1% of talented level designers will make some fun levels to play. And it seems like that's the intent of it. Yeah, you haven't had your heart broken before by a video game you're really hyped for. Cheating. Let a 3D Sonic come out or something where you follow all the hype for it, and then you're really sad when it launches. Alright, let's keep going. I'm generally excited for Mario Maker. I'm sure it's going to be cool. I'm mostly going to want to give it like a little big plan and give time for people to come up with some cool levels and then play them. What's up, Dwarf bro? You guys had a... Howdy ho! Only have 5 people, but this is still a spread Dwarf Kingdom. I forgot that they were in this game. Magic lamp. Y'all probably just got another lag spike. Alright, well, while the viewer count is low, if you guys will bear with me, I'm going to try and restart the stream here. It's going to take like 10-15 minutes or so. I'll let's have a convenient save point outside here. See if that fixes the issue. Ooh. Buy all that in Mirage Town, though, I think. Yeah, exactly, Kami. Okay, I'll be back on in 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks for your patience, guys. I keep seeing it dump over here, and each time it does, I get a new tweet goes out saying that I started streaming. I'm gonna try to fix that. Be back. Alright, let's go. We got another 45 minutes or so for Final Fantasy V. I think we'll beat this dungeon. Definitely not going to beat the game today, Good chance we'll beat it next week or the following week when we're able to devote, 3 full hours to it. We'll be all prepared to go into the final dungeon. What I think the problem was at the end of the day was, this new thing that Chrome does. It's kind of fun, where Chrome already is a pretty big resource hog, even when you just have it open. Now, when you close Chrome, it keeps running those processes in the background, even if you restart your computer. So I went into the bottom right corner and ended all Chrome processes that were running. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen the bitrate drop to 0 since doing that. Knock on wood. Chrome being a resource hog is kind of a classical reason why your performance on your machine will tank. Yeah, exactly, Cappy. There's a reason Chrome is so fast, because it keeps everything preloaded. A lot of browsers, if you step away from the tab that you're using, it unloads that process, but Chrome keeps it going in case you come back to it. But it might be approaching time that I should just, switch back. Haven't used Firefox in a long time. Chrome is pretty great for just about everything. Possibly not for this, I feel like this dungeon is the we hope you have a Geomancer dungeon. I think the way we currently have it oriented, Lennon's always going to be able to get a Mimic off on Bartz, which we definitely want. He does the most damage on his own turn. Let's see, hitting that switch does anything. Still no tanks. Looking good at the moment. Alright. Kaiser Knuckles. Awesome. Monk only, I'm guessing? I guess we'll see. Kaiser Knuckles are pretty classically the, ultimate weapon and Bruce Brawl. Interesting. The ultimate weapon for Monk. That or the God Hand, depending on which game you're playing. Oh, the front two dudes are weak against water. I wasn't even trying it before, since we're in, the Serpent Trench. Look at that. Time Magic level 6. Probably all he really needs. We're gonna go finish learning White Magic, level 6. Right? Oh no, White Magic's done too. So White Magic, Black Magic, Time Magic. Summon? Summon we should do next. Oops. Let's give him, just for funsies, let's try X Magic. Well, no, I think he should have black. What we'll do is we'll get him so he has level 6 magic in every category, and then once he has it in every category, we can make him into a mime. that has X magic and some other stuff. Because I believe the way it works is when he's a mime, he has access to any of the passive like spell categories he's learned if you equip X magic. So he'll be a mage that can do anything. And we can try getting some of the other party members to be in the same category. Alright. Damage floor. And what else do we really want? G-Mancer's already done? Wow. Holy shit. Really fast. She's got the trap hole. Is it just time to make her a mime as well? I mean, what else do we really want to invest in for her? I'm not opposed to that, but... No, I feel like I should teach her more of these magics first. Try to get her double cast, and that's going to be a really lot of, like, I don't know if we're going to get another character that can have it. Alright, well, let's try, let's do throw, blue, and ribbons, maybe? Seems fine. Oh, Kaiser Knuckle's an accessory in this game. That's unusual. You're unusual. Let's try Guard Ring. Keep her in the back row. There we go. It's probably going to be a boss fight coming up here, so let me heal everybody up. How many extra potions I can dump? I'll really get to use them later. Alright, here we go. Final tablet. Wink, wink. I think these are like the, yeah, similar enemy in Final Fantasy VI. Let's see, I'm gonna try to use something that they're all... Bio. Some of them are immune to bio, though. Okay. Ow. What's that hits all of them? See how much water does. Yeah. I see that. It looks like Twitch restarted too. It looks like it's happening less frequently at least, but God, I hope that's not just me. Because I haven't really changed anything on my end. Did it come right back after that at least? None of them absorb water, so we can take advantage of that. That's frustrating. Trying to figure out what I should do to deal with it. I could try stopping the multi-stream to YouTube and see if that helps anything. Unfortunately, it's not something where Twitch is just totally down, so I can easily say, yeah, this is a Twitch issue or something that's on my end, you know? Let me see if I can just finish this boss fight, and then we might have to sacrifice Final Fantasy V on the altar of Twitch connection issues today. Maybe, yeah. But I wish it would just die completely rather than, like, be up no problem for 5 minutes and then die and then be up again. That's true. Do y'all want to help me out and take a look at the YouTube stream and see if it dies at all? Or if, just to see if it dies at the same time, if one of y'all can watch YouTube and stay in Twitch chat while somebody else watches on Twitch to see if when they do die, that they die at the same time. It's a good point. Good troubleshooting. Let's make my Time Mage and port out of here. Thanks, Chaos. Good looking out. Could be restream. The tool I'm using to send to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Awesome, Cappy. I'd appreciate it. I was a test lead for a website for a while, so get where you're coming from. If you suggest a good test, I agree it's a good test. Isolate the issue. Alright. I think this is where we want to go. It's one of these castles. Might be more run down looking than this one though. Okay. I'll try to type in chat when I see the bitrate drop to 0 for a couple seconds. We have all the tablets now. We've got all those things. YouTube did go down for a bit. That tells me it's probably restream. Okay. That's still helpful though. Because like, the way restream works is you get a stream key, right, if you're using Twitch, and you put that stream key into OBS, and OBS gives you a bitrate that updates every second that tells you what your stream rate is directly to Twitch. Can I run from this guy? Okay. When you're going to restream, instead of streaming to Twitch, you give your stream key to restream, and then you put restream's key into OBS, and it's giving me the bitrate to restream, not to Twitch specifically. So if I see it fail in the bottom right corner of my stream window in OBS, that probably means it's failing to both of them. Okay, so I can get all of them now. I could have picked up these weapons earlier and made some of those fights a little bit easier. That's cool. Actual for real Excalibur. So that means that if I see it fail, it could be the failure point is restream, the one that lets me go to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and if so, I should be able to pretty easily just shut the stream down again and replace it with Twitch. And just go straight to Twitch. Either way, it'll be edifying to find out. If we go straight to Twitch and we still get a problem, then we could basically guarantee that the problem has to do with Twitch, or at least my connection to Twitch. But I've been doing Restream for about a month and a half, and this will be the first time running into that problem, so I might need to send them an email or something. Okay, I gotta go put down another tablet. Let's see if I can make it to the end of the block for Final Fantasy V first. Because right now, like, if I stop streaming, I have to go back after stream and, like, piece videos together, and it's ugly. It's not pretty to do. If I can avoid that, that would be preferable. Yeah, actually, I posted my throttle results on this our Comcast subreddit and got this engineer guy. He's not even a customer service dude who was trying to help me out with it. He said that at the moment Twitch isn't throttling anybody, or not Twitch, Comcast isn't throttling anybody related to upload rates on Twitch. And he showed me some pretty convincing evidence that they weren't. A lot of speed tests are tricky because the ISPs are privy to them, so they'll like pass a packet that just kind of skips the speed test to make it seem like you're going faster than you actually are. Yeah. Tanked a little bit there, but didn't go to 0. Right, Chaos? I really feel like Twitch should wait. They should give it like, you know, 10 seconds before they declare the stream offline, I think. Because on my end it's showing 0 kbps for like, I don't know, 7 seconds. So did YouTube die at the same time? No worries. Bet you it's Restream. Yeah, that's a good call, Cappy. All the items at once. All the things. Wizard Rod. Or Final Fantasy V. You know what I might do is I might connect 90 minutes early tomorrow. Try to give Final Fantasy V some of its time back. I appreciate all y'all just kind of helping me figure out what the hell's wrong with Twitch with my connection today. Moves along on Final Fantasy V, if nothing else. Alright, and that's it. Got all the weapons. Lost YouTube. Okay, so it's definitely a restream. Let me try to make it the next 30 minutes. I'll stop Final Fantasy V maybe 5 minutes early so I can shut down stream again and turn off restream and just go straight to Twitch. But that way I don't have to piece too many bits of video together. Oh my god, my poor Twitter. It tweets out that I started streaming every single time. The team I'm on would retweet me, so whenever I'd have problems like that, it would send out like 9 retweets. God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen, I promise. Okay, I think we want to go to a specific Cleft of Dimension. But why don't we stop by Mirage real quick and see if there's anything else worth buying first. Be nice if like Restream kept a Twitter account or something. Alright, so we gotta come at that from another angle. Don't think there's anything else to get from the magic shop? Question mark? We have all these already, yeah. Okay. Might want something like the armor or something though. What's up, bro? Yeah, I want other running shoes. Just give those to everybody. I want everyone to be moving as fast as possible all the time. Don't slow down for any reason. Somebody even equip the wizard staff? Okay. Hey, get that Masamune. Good deal. Although I doubt he's gonna do much. I think that's probably all we want for now. Gonna do a fight right when I walked outside. Everybody's hasted. It's just Mimic. Like, what else would I give Kara at this point? I'm not sure. Hey, Beano Boy. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I apologize to you in advance. We're having some technical difficulties today. Stream's been going in and out, so if it cuts out, still working on troubleshooting that problem. In the meantime, though, do you have a favorite Final Fantasy? Let's go in. I'll make 2 saves. So I think that it's not trivial to get out of the Cleft of Dimension once you go in there. Sucked in, going in. Really, you played 5 as a kid? Did you have like the Game Boy Advance or the PlayStation version? Oh, the music in Cleft Dimension is pretty sweet. It's been a while. One of our party members has the Thornlet equipped, which I think gives good defense, but it makes you take damage every second, so we're gonna unequip that after this battle here. Betcha it's Kara. GBA, nice. That's really cool. That's kind of awesome to hear someone in the West's first Final Fantasy experience was Final Fantasy V. For me, I had gotten into Final Fantasy IV and VI, which at the time we knew as Final Fantasy II and III in the US. When they announced VII, kid version of me was like, what the hell? What are you guys talking about Final Fantasy VII? Like, what happened to 4, 5, and 6? So I did my research and found out that, you know, Final Fantasy V had never been released in the United States at that time, back when it was a Super Nintendo title. And tracked down a ROM in the first ever major ROM hack. I believe that the fan translation for Final Fantasy V kind of kicked off the online ROM hacking community. It's super prevalent these days. I think I want to use Aqua Breath at this dude. That's awesome, Bino. I haven't played the GBA version before. I'm actually playing the same one I played as a kid right now. If we revisit this game, which is likely, the goal here to play every awesome game ever made at least once. Some of those games we'll play more than once, though, and I think anything in the Final Fantasy series would qualify. But if we play it again, I'll probably either do the GBA version or the Android version. Yeah, I hear you, Chaos. I love the job system. It's my favorite. Any game with the job system or some version of the job system makes me happy. Played the ROM translation as well. Awesome. It's a great way to experience it, man. I haven't seen Restream take a dump in, I don't know, 10 minutes, but we'll see. It's been happening between every 5 minutes and every 20 minutes or so. Fingers crossed. Heck yeah. Yeah, 10-2 having the job system where you can change jobs in the middle of battle, genius. Said it before, my only problem with 10-2 is that it's called 10-2. Just call it something else. Like, call Chrono Cross something else. Oh man, look at all these monsters. Like the old school, like, 16 by 16 sprites. This ended with Final Fantasy VI. There were still different, like, 16 by 24 sprites for a lot of the bosses compared to the nice looking sprites in battle. But it's kind of cool how much detail they try to fit into these little square sprites. Let's see, what weapon does Bart's have? Wonder Rod. Should he have the Wizard Staff instead? Oh, actually. Wonder Rod is more magic, although it doesn't have any physical damage potential. She could take the Wizard Rod. Wizard and maybe like something else that increases her magic power. 58, 57. One that gets her to 58 is as good as we're gonna get. Just have to remember not to have her physically attack. I think you could make a girl power focused game. It was almost a parody of itself as part of the problem, I think. It didn't feel sincere, you know what I mean? Xandok, this is effectively my first time playing. I played it in 1997. No, 96 was the last time I played. I played the ROM hack when I was a kid. So that's like 19 years ago. I have some light memory here of this Cleft of Dimension zone, but I don't remember what bosses we're facing or what we should have equipped, that kind of a thing. There's actually, I think there's 2 major events remaining in the game that I remember. I remember the final boss fight, and I remember an encounter with a familiar villain, maybe halfway between here and that fight. You played this game a lot, Zandok? Dark matter. Awesome. Is it your favorite among the Final Fantasy titles? Oh man, giving Kara the Wizard Rod was a good choice. Almost feel like, well, let's see. Give her the Wonder Rod too. Does like twice as much damage as everybody else thinks that. Yeah, 6 is my favorite. It goes 6, and then like 4, 5, and 9 are all tied for second place. And 10 and 7 for third. And then the rest. I give my shit to Final Fantasy VIII, but I think it's... yeah, I enjoyed about as much as the Dawn of Souls games and FF3. Level check, huh? Oh, that's right. We don't have to keep, like, passing Mars's turn. So he doesn't even need to have black equipped. He can do X magic. Because now he has Meteo. We'll do a bunch of extra damage. Ultimate time magic. 8 right now? Nice. We'll do 8 on stream. I'll play with a critical eye. Right? 8 is a very breakable game. It's probably the most breakable modern Final Fantasy, and or at least the most early breakable. I mean, clearly all those games, once you get to the end game, you can rock them. But you can be a god in 8, you know, very early in Disc 2 if you are devoted enough to the Triple Triad game. Mix, save some throws. To be fair, I like what they were trying to do with 8. Very kind of experimental game design. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't actually target all of them. Or there's some other weird gate behind how it's supposed to work. Yeah, right, Zandok? That's all through card manipulation. I've done that before. I probably won't do that when we play it on stream. I'll try to just kind of barrel through it. Kid version of me was a very non-clinical OCD, obsessive completionist, but I've learned on stream that that's not fun to watch. It's almost never fun to watch, so I don't. It's actually kind of liberating, though. I can finally play games like Skyrim that I wouldn't be able to play before because they're too hard to complete, and just say, ah, screw it, I'll just run around and do stuff and progress the plot. It'll be fun. I won't, like, jump in the Mako in Mass Effect 1 and drive around until I cover every possible square inch of ground. Probably could have picked up some more Ninja Scrolls, but I think we'll be okay. I mean, we can always leave the Cleft of Dimension if we absolutely have to. Sphere Grid was a cool idea, but oh my god, it required way too much micromanagement, right? Yep. Yeah, my wife's in the same boat, Zandok. She doesn't have the, Oh, can I play the piano here? No, I have to be an actual Mirage, okay. She doesn't have the benefit of nostalgia because she didn't play it when she was a kid, so from her perspective, 7 is just very, very ugly. She can't get through it. I think you can kind of push through if you have nostalgia backing you up. Yeah, look at that. How convenient. She basically went from, like, NES straight into PlayStation 2, was her gaming background. She was able to play like Final Fantasy X and even 9 and 8, but 7 is kind of hodgepodge together. We saw a really cool presentation by Hironobu Sakaguchi that did a Q&A with him, Final Fantasy creator, at PAX Prime last year, where he was saying that they had no idea what they were doing when they made 7. You know, they had never made a 3D game before. They just kind of put the whole thing together. It's a miracle that it even happened in the first place. And they kind of got their sea legs with that game and knew what they were doing when they came back for 8 and 9. 7 does have a cool story. One of them? No, none of them absorbs fire. What do you know? I would have thought otherwise. Yeah, 9 is like a love letter to the earlier Final Fantasy games. They're like, you know, we've had this Tetsuya Nomura guy on for a while. He makes these cool science fiction storylines. Let's make another like Yoshitaka Amano Victorian steampunk fantasy story instead of going, you know, with the pseudo sci-fi we see in a lot of the later games. I like 10 though. I mean, 10 gets a lot of flack. I remember being kind of disappointed by it the first time I played it, but every time I've played it since then, it's probably the only one that I like more and more each playthrough. 10 is the only really Eastern Final Fantasy. You think about the setting and everything about, just about Final Fantasy 1 through 9 is very like European medieval or like, you know, Western American sci-fi, but the whole Spira world in Final Fantasy X is very Eastern. I think that's why the Japanese like that game so much. It's kind of a cool take on it. Yeah, I agree, Chaos. 9 has the best equipment system. Tying abilities to equipment is genius. There's a serious design problem I think you have to address, or at least think about when you're making an RPG, and it's like, how do we keep the player excited about gear? One of the worst experiences for me, I love Bravely Default. It's an outstanding game for the 3DS, but if you dig too greedily and too deep into the game's like optional street pass system, you're going to get some really good gear right at the beginning of the game, and then after that you'll never find any gear that's anywhere near as impressive. You stop being excited about new stuff. But 9 makes it so you're always excited whenever you find something new, because maybe it has an ability on it that's cool. Even if you're not going to equip it forever, at least you're excited to use it briefly to learn its skill. It also, you know, coincidentally had the synthesis system that was pretty clever. Yeah, Zandok. When we do Bravely Default on stream, I'm going to have to be pretty chill with Neregeid to try to keep it at a reasonable difficulty pace. Boss fight? Boss fight. Peaceful rest forever. Just a really cool looking sprite. You're a really cool looking sprite. Calofisteri. Ah. What I don't know... Now, Quick only works on him, that's interesting. I don't know if Meteo can get reflected. Well, I can find out. Out the hard way. Can't. Perfect. So I'll just do that next time. I'll X Magic Meteo, and then I'll have Lena mimic it. Should be fine. Yeah, me too. Give me Bravely Second, like, immediately. I'm going to try to time playing through Bravely Default on stream so that we do it shortly before Bravely Second comes out, so it's all fresh in our memories. Bravely Default, I feel, is the first JRPG to really innovate on the formula in a really long time. Like, maybe since Earthbound. It has lots of things at its core that are great innovations. Being able to dynamically set the encounter rate, like turn them off or double it as wanted to speed up combat. It's all little quality of life things that no one's really thought about in JRPGs for a long time. And so to the new folks in chat, we have been having technical difficulties today. Stream has gone down several times, but we've made it now for about 20 minutes without an issue. Knock on wood. So long as those issues don't continue through 1:30, I won't change anything on my end. Yeah, that melt monster is an A-rank hunt, I want to say, in Final Fantasy XIV. It's not too bad. Oh no, that could be bad. Yeah, that wasn't good. Chrono Cross was innovative, I agree. It was kind of cool that you had to use physical attacks in order to be able to use your magic. I feel like it could have benefited from a few more iterations, you know? Like a lot of those PlayStation sequel RPGs were like trying things out, like Final Fantasy VIII, Chrono Cross. Legend of Dragoon was a little bit different. Let's see. Really don't need him to stay as a time mate. I'd rather learn Summoner level 6. Yeah. Let's do black for now. Once he gets Summoner level 6, we can make him a mime with X magic and be good to go pretty much for the rest of the game, I'm guessing. And I think we'll have Kara use White Wind in the next battle. Cool. Oh yeah, did you speedrun it, Zandok? Oh man, they asked Sakaguchi about that at that panel I was talking about at PAX Prime last year. And he was like, oh man, you know, we had all gotten everybody on board. We wanted to do Chrono Trigger 2, but the powers that be wouldn't have it. There wasn't money for it, so it got canceled. And then this last E3, they were hinting like, oh, we're going to revive an old partnership. You know, we're going to bring back an old IP. Just rumors, though. Everyone was hoping for Chrono Trigger 2. Alright, I should probably make him... I hate changing his skills around, though, because I have to change all his items. I'm not going to use these high potions in battles, so... Might as well dump them somewhere. Ah, you run from the random battles, yeah. I've had this fear of running from battles ever since, I want to say, Final Fantasy IV. One of these games, you can get a weapon called like a chicken knife or a brave sword that scales, the amount of damage it does scales based on how many times you've run away. Like, as soon as I realized that games were tracking that stat, I was like, oh my god, I can never run. I've run a few times in this game, like we ran from the Tonberries, they have way too many hit points. Let me see if I can, like, switch over to Time Mage just to cast Float on everybody. And then drop it. Is that this game? Yeah. I didn't pick them up this playthrough, I don't think. Alright, let's do Dimension. Yeah, that's fine. Guess I can use white magic. I can cast Holy, right? Yeah. I'll just leave that as is. It seems fine. Gold Hairpin, Wonder Rod, black is fine. How about running shoes? There we go. Chrono Break. Oh yeah, when I remember that Squaresoft registered the trademark. Yeah. Everybody like lost their minds. Is it really, Zandok? Is it like Thievery in Final Fantasy IX eventually just becomes so strong from a certain number of runs that it always does max damage? Yeah, okay. Cast this again. Fine. Holy crap. 69? Oh yeah, let's use a Lilith Rod. Actually, we're approaching time, so the plan was to play Final Fantasy V from noon to 1:30 and then switch to Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. I don't think I'm going to get to another save point in 3 minutes, so I'll step outside and fight a few enemies real quick. Just for funsies. And the Healing Rod's the same as Wonder Staff, what do you know? Oh. And then we'll switch over to Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, I think that's Omega Weapon. We do not want to fight him. He will kick our asses. If you're new to the stream, the goal of this channel is to complete one full playthrough of every awesome game ever made, because I believe that there are so many awesome games we can't possibly get through all of them in one lifetime, but we're going to try anyway. FF5 is one of those games. Typically, though, we'll switch every so often between every 90 minutes and, 3 hours, depending on the day. Hey Schwartz, how you doing, man? Final Fantasy V will typically be playing on Mondays and Tuesdays until we beat it, and then we'll be subbing it in for another FF game. I don't know if I can handle any of the optional bosses, unless if anyone knows a way to cheese them. If you want to share a cheese strategy, I'll take it. Like either for Shinryu or for Omega. This might have been the first game to really, like, double down on optional bosses. Is that right? I know 4 kind of had them in, like, the Village of the Summons. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Xenoblade Chronicles. If you're just here for FF5, no worries, thanks for hanging out. You can catch up on anything you've missed. We load all the VODs from this channel permanently to YouTube. You can also come by next week, Monday, Tuesday. We'll likely be finishing up the game. Give me one sec while I switch over to Xenoblade and get the stream title updated, all that fun stuff.